Good morning, guys. So just kind of doing our tour. I did finally get this kind of filled in with some topsoil and mulched. I need to mulch over there. It is getting to be cold, right? So definitely like going to be 20s tonight and for the next several nights. So let's go look in here. All right, well, I've been weeding, so this is pretty much weeded. Oh, that's weeded. Pulled out the drip tape. There's new weeds, dang it. Anyway, that's kind of how it is. Weeded over here for the most part. There's some little perennial arugula that's like kind of growing and coming up. And then I weeded, so all the green you see is the stone crop. So I weeded pretty much right there. I still need to go do the backside where you can kind of see like the French sorrel and the ginger and the katuk base. So there's still some weeds over here that I need to get done, but all of this stuff that you see from right to about right here is all weeded and is essentially stone crop. I do think back here there's still some chickweed I haven't gotten out. And I've noticed some low spots in here that I want to fill with some topsoil. I don't really mulch in here much anymore because the leaves really do mulch most of it, and this stone crop's it's here now, so it's gonna be the mulch. So I have not taken down all of the vines. I need to do that too in here, but I'm pretty happy with the progress. I need to get in here. We've got a little leaf blower that will blow the paths so I can really see what's stone crop and what's weeds under all the leaves. I'm probably not going to do any of that this weekend because it's freaking cold. Like the high is 47. I don't want to be out in 47 degrees. It's cold. I definitely need to get in here and weed. I can see a lot of weeds in here, and this is supposed to be like a perennial flower garden, so I want to get in here. I redid the tape before fall, but there was a rat, probably maybe still is a rat. I haven't seen him dead anywhere, but I haven't actually seen new evidence of him either. So I need to get in here and probably take that tape out, and we'll just probably have to relay that tape in the spring, hopefully before everything gets too thick. I want to get rid of that because this is a nice shady spot. So the Yapone holly is a really good tea, and I was thinking, right, this is just me brainstorming, if I take that out, I could put in some shade loving or some more northern loving tea plants that I wouldn't normally be able to grow this far south very well. So we'll see. I'm not sure if that's really how that's gonna fly, but I definitely want to get rid of that. We've been talking about it for a year now. It's really full of pea gravel, and it's heavy and it gets wet, and it's just, there's nothing fun about that right now. It's just not a fun thing. So, okay. Oh, hold on, I gotta close this. Or the little boy likes to get, he jumped the fence and get in anyway, but I have broccolis. I've even got little baby broccolis. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one right, well, right there. And there's one over here. So like I said, it's gonna be in the 20s at night next several days at least. So got broccolis coming in over here too. They're not big broccolis, and that's fine. Most of these I usually end up just getting like the middle head, and then the side shoots I kind of eat over the early winter, early spring, or late winter, early spring. I need to come harvest these too. I'm not sure. I think these are gone, but no, you already went to flower. If I keep on it, these guys will give me little broccoli heads forever, for a long time. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, my kimchi turned out fabulous, and I'm really happy about it. So there's still a couple of cabbages sitting in here that I didn't harvest, but like these all got harvested. Definitely threw in some of these greens over here, and I also finally got a chance to like clean out, level out, mulch. I've got one patch over there that I need to get some more mulch for, and Hubs recentered the, I'll go show you, recentered the gummy berries So, let's see over here. Goji berries, not gummy berries, goji berries. So you can kind of see, like, that's not a rat, that's repositioning. So we've got these cylinders, so the hope is I can keep the new sprouts coming up in the spring. And like you guys can see, it's a confusing year, right? It's a confusing year for my plants because it's been such a warm winter. Goji berries do come out early though. Like these guys look terrible in the heat of summer. They die down to brown, nothing awfulness, right? So they do like the cooler weather. I don't think they're gonna like the cooler weather that's on the way, because it's like, it's gonna be teens and 20s probably, which is typical of our winter, but it's late coming, guys. Like usually we're already pretty cold by now. Like yes, February and March are the coldest months, but like it doesn't normally take this long to get cold. I do think it was just a nutrient deficiency on the elephant garlics because they're looking better since I've fertilized them. I don't know if these guys got dug up or what, but this row here was looking good. Now it looks like crap. So we'll see. I'm not really sure. There are potatoes here, and calendula back there, which is, I mean, I fully expected it to go down. I'm hoping that a rat hasn't come and eaten all my potatoes over the winter. We'll see. I did finally cut back, you know, all the stuff back there. I still need to get that old tomato bush vine thing there, and probably yank those out because I don't know. I'm planning on putting, I may leave those. I'm planning on putting Seminole pumpkins in this bed and a couple other squash. And Seminoles run rampant. Like they would take over this whole thing if I just put 6 plants in here and let them run, right? They are massive vines if you let them be. But I might leave those for something for them to climb on. I mean, if they're climbing, they are susceptible to the vine borer, right? The whole point of a Seminole pumpkin or any kind of moschata is they are the most easily rooting at every node that touches the ground, right? Of any of the squash. And so what happens is a squash vine borer will maybe get the main stem, but we got 16 nodes, right? Along all the vines as they go out. So that's why they're resistant. It's not that they're resistant to the insect per se, but it's their growth habit that makes them more resilient to the pest, I guess is what I would call it. And here, I leveled this out. These freaking squirrels are killing me. I leveled you guys out. So, this is looking good. I mean, this is just a regular onion, and it's put up 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 1 onion, 5, and it's put up 5 little things. So, I don't know, guys. I don't remember ever really seeing 1 onion, maybe 2 shoots, but I haven't seen 1 onion put up 5. And I'm like, I know that's not a potato onion. I know it's not. But it's putting up a bunch of sprouts, and I'm curious what's going to happen in the spring. So we'll see. All of that's been cleaned up. All of this has been cleaned up. I have not cleaned up. I know, guys. I have not cleaned up over here like I wanted to. Hold on. So I need to get in here. I definitely need to get in here and weed. You can see the weeds. Look at all of those leeks. That looks amazing. I still have, like, it's cold. I still have a sugar cane just trying to stick it out. I wonder if something's been in here, but look at my celery. It looks amazing. I had a frozen turkey that was a year or so old. Made some turkey soup with that. Used celery for that. I really want these sweet peas to climb and be beautiful, but they're just not. They're just not going to. I cut, these are, I think they're called hopness or American groundnut. So I cut the vines off because I really need to tear it down, and then I just kind of stopped what I was doing. But I did get over here and clean up the grape vine. This, I need to tear these. Those are all just bean vines, right? What are they called? Rattlesnake. You can see the evidence of my tearing down. I don't know what to do with this. Like, it needs to get burned, but we're on a burn ban. So turnips are looking good. Not bulbing up like usual. Like by now I would expect some kind of bulbing to start. Maybe there's too much nitrogen. I don't know. We'll see. But I am happy that I got this pretty much cleaned off and cut back to just a couple nodes. Like the main branches I left. And then I left 2, maybe 3 if I was being real generous, nodes on the short stuff that comes off of the main stems. Like this. Because I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I mean, we'll find out if I screwed it up. So next year. Anyway, I need to get over here and do this one. I want to. It's a pain in the butt, and it's really, ugh. But I do need to get over here and do it. I can see some split lima bean pods, so I'm sure I'll have lima beans coming up next year, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Really happy to see that still going true. Raspberries still look great. I am super happy at how many multiplier onions I'm seeing in here that are just splitting and growing. They're not thick, right? But they're gonna be. They're just babies right now. So that is a runner bean, or actually 3 runner beans. They're supposed to be perennial. I don't know. We'll see if they come back. I'm not really banking on it, but it'd be kind of nice if they did. This is just gonna be such a bitch. Pain. Sorry, guys, because I'm gonna have to cut everything. Like I can't just yank it off. A lot of this is like thick grapevines. You see that thick vine right there? Thick stuff. So I need to get in here and just start whacking at it. I just don't feel like it. And it's probably not going to happen until April because I'm lazy and it's cold now. But anyway, not a lot of changes, but just kind of want to show you guys. I do have broccolis coming. I did get out here and do some pruning because it looks a lot better out here. I just don't want to pretend I don't have this right now. So, all right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I won't be starting my seeds until like Valentine's Day because, again, that gives me 8 weeks till my last frost date, April 15th. And 8 weeks is plenty of time unless you're growing something like Lysianthus, something that takes forever to get to maturity. And even then, I have a pretty long season, so I could probably still get some blooms in the fall. So for me, we're not doing seeds right now. We're enjoying getting, broccoli and watching stuff kind of still live through the winter, and we're about to have our coldest part. So I've got another month of just being lazy and not thinking too hard about the garden.